Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. Today we are going to be exploring the new AGI pack that just dropped this morning. We're also going to be talking about update 1.5. We're going to be exploring what is included with the AGI pack, what kind of gameplay elements does it bring to the game, and basically how can you get this pack, because it is available for all platforms, including Stadia. Caleb, what is up, sir? I am coming to you from literally atop of the grain dryer. With an excellent view of Elm Creek. Waylon, what is up? And Big Phil. Stadia is still a thing indeed. And sadly, Stadia players, they have access to 0 mods. All they have access to are actual paid DLCs. And that is one of the reasons why Giants has distributed this DLC in this particular fashion, as opposed to simply making it a downloadable mod to allow Stadia players to gain access. Tukey, you best not lie like that, because your nose just might poke a hole through your screen. David, what's up? Tukey's interested in the seed treater. That is over here. We're going to be taking a look at that. But while we wait, I want to come check one of these billboards. There's a billboard down here that had the what's coming next DLC. Now that it's announced, I want to know if it was updated. No, it's still this will drive you crazy. Wayne, what is up? The building is under sheds. This building is under the sheds category. Robert, it is a DLC, so I would say you probably need to go wherever you see the DLCs typically at, which may or may not be, I guess, in the store. I heard someone say that was some awful fast hydraulics. Indeed. Dave, what is up? Ah, the PTO powered. DLC. Yeah, it's going to be in the same place that your normal paid DLCs are located, as this was distributed as an official DLC as opposed to being a downloadable mod. Good thing I can walk on the roof. Oh, you can load hay up through there, huh? I thought they would clog in real life, probably, but... check is not in the mail. Sorry. Oh. Do you see what I see? Oh, debate. Oh, can you fall in? Oh, thank goodness. You can't fall in. We're just killing time, everybody. Killing time. Until the show starts at 8. But you know, we're going to need to put something in here. That's right. You can get it from Steam. Oh, you can't get it from Steam? That's cool. I don't think this one has any fancy controls like that. No, I won't let you open this. El Capitalista! Welcome. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We are going to be exploring the AGI Pack tonight. It is the latest in content from Giant Software, and I have to say, these are some pretty nice pieces of kit and buildings. Broderick, Schultz Modding, Carrie, Mouse, Burgess, Tookie's in the house, El Capitalista, Caleb, and probably many more. How are you all doing tonight? We're also going to be giving away a copy of the Kubota DLC in 2 hours' time. So be sure to go ahead and enter. Streamlabs will slap a link up here in a moment to gleam.io. But here we are, people. We have the AGI Pack. It includes a massive grain dryer. Sadly, that is just simply a grain dryer by name. It does not actually have a function. Then we have a small bin. We have a smooth-sided bin. We have a really, really nice, attractive storage shed here. We have a West Steel flat bottom bin that actually lets you open and close the top lid. We just realized it. Take a look. The lid is closed. And now the lid is open. For the ultimate in roleplay. We also have a seed tender, and this actually makes seed. We're going to demonstrate how that happens. We've got a backhoe auger. And then we have 3 AGI augers. This one is 3 Westfield augers, I should say. This one is PTO powered. Then we have 2 that are self-powered. Let's see where we find all of these in the shop after we get this installed. We got to go to the build mode. Our building is going to be found under sheds. Located right here. It is $160,000. Rotate it freely on center. Sadly, we do not have the ability to change the color of the item of the building, but there you go. Then under silos, we're going to have the smooth wall bin silo. 76,000 liter capacity. Then we have the hopper bin silo, 125,000 liter capacity. Then we have the flat bottom bin from West Steel, $42,000 for a 500,000 capacity. Then we have the big grain dryer. Now, sadly, this is simply grain dryer in name alone. It does not actually have a grain drying function. But 5,432,000 liters capacity for $220,000. A surely desirable addition for any American farm compared to some of these other bins that do not have any sort of, American farm look to them whatsoever. And then we move into our augers. So we got to go into the store. We're going to go to our belt. And we have the Westfield UTX 44. $29,000. Then we have the Westfield STX 1051, $18,500. We have the big Westfield MKX 1394, $35,000. Then we have the Batco 19,500, and then we have the seed tender, the seed processor, that is a Storm FX, that is $37,000. And then we have to complement the seed processor with seed treating liquid. Right here, 280 liters of seed treating liquid per pallet. So before we get into making seed, well, we're gonna need some grain to do that. So let's go ahead and get some grain harvested up here. We'll just pick, you know, pretty decent harvester. Oh, hold on. We gotta give it a license plate. There we go. Orange Tiger, what's up? Well, a seed factory would be a mod, and there are tons of seed factory mods. So I can't really compare any one seed factory mod to this. This is a belt that is going to take a grain, and with the use of seed additive, it is going to output seed. So it is going to be likely far cheaper than a modded factory. It's going to take up less space for sure, and it's going to be mobile. So you're going to be able to use it wherever and whenever you want. Look at him running. Let's go over here and hop in our storm. So the storm is going to hold 50 liters of seed additive. We can drive this around at a whopping 3 miles an hour. Left click, and we can raise and lower it. It doesn't have the greatest of height. Right click, and we can raise and lower the hopper here. We have a nice animation on our crank. Okay. So we're going to need to obviously put this into a trailer or something, because we do not have the ability to get this up high enough to go directly into a bin. So we're just going to put that there. Of course, we can attach this with a tractor, as one might expect. Let's just put this over here. While we're waiting to get some seed or some wheat, I'll just put that there. Isn't it possible to shut the function off? Let's see. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. There's no real controls here. We can't even hit I to unload. I mean, I would assume if you never put the seed additive in this, then possibly it would simply overload. But let's buy another one. Let's do that. This is all about learning how this stuff works. Oops, we don't want that one. We want this one. We're going to buy this one. And we're not going to put additive in it. Thor, what is up? Chris Miller, they made it difficult so that, one, it would be available for Stadia players. I have no idea how big the Stadia player base is, but Stadia players have no access to mods. They only have access to official DLCs. Two, for console players, an official DLC does not go against their storage quota. Okay, so for console players, there is a fixed amount of storage that they have available to download mods and maps and such. And official DLCs do not go against that quota. Alright, so this one has no additive in it. Let's go get another trailer. So, in order to be as accommodating to console players as far as their storage levels, and to make it available for Stadia, they released it in this fashion. Basically, you go to the website, or if you have it on Steam, if you have the game on Steam, you can add it on Steam by just clicking, you know, that you want to buy the free DLC. If you are on Epic, I assume it's also available on the Epic Store, or you can click the link down in the description, which will take you to the DLC page, and then you can click on the Buy It button. All you need to do is fill it in, your name, address, your email address, and then Giants will send you an email with the activation code and a link to go to their eShop. You download the executable, you double click on it, enter the activation code, and it will install it into your game folder. While this is unloading, let's take a look at that shop, at that link. The link down in the description will take you to the DLC page right here, and it'll tell you what's available with it, and you just click secure for free, and then you enter your email address, your name, your address. You check these two boxes, you hit continue, and then you hit buy, and then you will get an email from Giants with a code that will basically tell you what you need to do next. But again, if you have it on Steam, you can just go to Steam page and add it there. Alright, so we have 11,372 liters worth of wheat. Let's see, does this call out specific grains that we can make seed with? Does not call out specific grain that we can make seeds with. Interesting. So we want to make seed. Well, this one has the seed additive in it. It is literally as easy as unloading. And we are now making seed. Now this hopper has an undetermined amount of storage capacity. So you'll see that if I stop unloading right now, okay, it is still processing. So we have over 2,000 liters worth of wheat. We're going through seed treatment, and we have diesel. If we enter it, you'll see that we are slowly consuming our seed additive. And then we are getting our seed out right here. Let's get another trailer. And put it over top of the other one that doesn't have additive, and see if it'll simply act as an overload. Pretty troll, I am doing well indeed. Thank you for asking. I suspect it will just overload, but we can have some fun trying it out. Indeed it is, simply overloading. So if you never put the seed additive in it, then you can simply use it to overload. If you do put seed additive in it, you cannot empty the seed additive. The only option basically is to make seed. These controls are decorative, they don't do anything. Now, while we wait on that, let's grab this one. Oh, we can't grab that one. That was fully extended. And roll that with left click, up and down. Alright, let's put this. Put our seed into this smooth-sided bin. You see, once I got over the bin, I have turned on conveyor belt. Get some more grain going on here. Golden Eye, what is up? How are you doing tonight? let's go make some more grain. But before that, oops, wrong button. This video is brought to you by all the farm bosses, farm barons, and farm kings due to a mishap in handling of the credits a couple weeks ago. I have lost track of who I have and have not given a video shout out to, so every video released between now and the end of the month will get shout outs to everyone, and we will hopefully fix this little kerfuffle in June. So once again, making seed is just that simple. You add seed additive to the Storm FX. All you need to do is put the seed additive pallet close to this thing and it will automatically fill. So be very careful where you store this and your seed additive pallet. At that point, we are just slowly processing this trailer load of seed into grain. And it is just that simple. And then what we're going to do is, oh, that is running. We're going to put our seed into our smooth-sided bin and store that in there. We're going to then put some more wheat into our bin right here and try that out. Got some more augers to toy with. Let's turn this so the engine's always on, and I can get out. Oh, where is it? There we go. There we go. Come on. So yes, 2,500 liter is the input capacity of the Storm FX. And as I said, you want to refill it. It is as simple as taking your seed additive pallet and placing it close to the Storm FX. And then it will start to refill it. Just like that. Now let's set this up to unload. And then we'll need to move this thing out of the way. Chris, welcome. Burgess, the list is kind of in order of yeah, it's in the other order. Because the idea around Farm King is really, you don't really need any, you're not looking for credit at all. So, therefore, being at the bottom of the list doesn't matter. Alright, I think that's enough. There's enough seed. And it definitely runs faster if you are not breeding the seed. It unloads much faster. Let's get this thing out of the way. Now this one, we have to fold and unfold it. So in transport position, now this is kind of some interesting animations. So that's transport position, then we unfold it. And then once it's unfolded, we can raise and lower it further with left mouse button up and down, and then left mouse button left and right. We'll swing the dump around. And this does have a PTO hookup, as you can see. We're not lined up at all, are we? Then we need to come over here and open the latch. Since we have our full load of seed now, oh, listen to that. So we have a start overloading, stop overloading. Then the engine changes down when it gets done overloading. And then when we're ready to pull our seed out, right, we can bring a seeder right over there and pull a seed out. Or we just pull underneath. So the bin will hold wheat, barley, oat, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybeans, corn, seed, mineral feed, solid fertilizer, pig food, and back to wheat. Thank you very much. A little bit. There's like a little window here to look into. There we go. We have our seed. Now, let's see about the big auger. Will it work without a PTO attached? Oh, dang it. Apparently it will. Can I put seed in there? I don't know. Oh, but Carrie, one of the downsides of the way that this is released, it is locked behind DRM. No XML edits for us. Seed not accepted here. There you go. What do you mean you can't get it to work on PlayStation? You mean you can't find it? It is available in the PlayStation Store as opposed to the in-game downloadable content menu. So, with everything comes a trade-off. You have to replant cotton. It does not regrow. Cotton is dead once it is ready to harvest. So spin whole wheat, barley, oat, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybean, corn, and back to wheat. So your traditional grains. We can see our little see-through window. Sadly, we can't see the grain actually in there. That would be cool. It'd be neat if we could change its direction, right? Wrong thing. Dang it, wrong thing. Oh, let's see. We got... Oh, this is interesting, people. Look what we have here. We have an output. And we have maybe an output. Let's see. Alright, come on, slow hand Luke. The dryer is in name, it doesn't actually function. The dryer serves no function. Sorry. So it's just two different ways of emptying this. So we can pull wheat out of here. Or I can go over here and pull wheat out of here. Oh man! Why don't you show me the fill plane on the belt? I was about to say the engine sounds nice. Alright, let's see here. Let's take and put this in our other bin. Let's see if it holds anything. Uh-oh. Let's see if it holds seed. It does hold seed. Alright, let's do this. While this is unloading, let's close the lid. What happens? Does it still unload? Oh, that's lame. It still unloads with the lid closed. Oh, let's move this. Trucking with Finlandia. Take care, sir. We could, I guess. We could try. I don't know, does it work like that? Oh, come on. Maybe I don't have collisions on this corner. Well, that's not fun. About this. Oh, look. Is that above the ground? Indeed, this will fit. Wheat, barley, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybean, corn, seed, mineral feed, solid fertilizer, pig food. So the same as the smooth sided bin. There we go. Pretty sure this won't work in here. I highly doubt this has tip collisions, given the shape of the wall. But there we go. Will the auger one? Will it pick up from the ground? The world wants to know. Oh! It picks up from the ground. There it goes. Alrighty. So we got that confirmed. And Broderick, can you believe it? It's all free. Right? It's all free. Is the backhoe tall enough to reach into these? Well, could this? Did this have the ability to pick up from the ground? I don't remember. Or was this the only thing that could pick up from the ground? Nope, not tall enough. So the backhoe is really to empty your bins. The storm is really as a overloading auger or the seed processing capability. This we know can go in there. And I think that is the... Actually, this is the shortest one of them all. Right. That's too short to go into that bin also, isn't it? Broderick, no, it only accepts grains. Yeah, it's too short. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, come on. Alright, so we have corn now. I just poofed into existence some corn. Oh. So we have corn. And then we'll try to add some wheat. We'll find out. Come on. There, we'll do it faster. So now let's see, I should be able to. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. We can. I'm sure we can over here too, but we might as well toy with it. Yeah, just like a standard bin. Now, of course, you could choose to only put 2 types of grain in it. Right, that's up to you. Pit Bulldog. Look in the Xbox store. Look in the Xbox store, not the in-game mod hub. Look where you would go to get paid DLCs. If it's not in the store, then you're at the mercy of Xbox, Microsoft. But it's released for PS4 or Sony, I'm pretty sure. It's 1.5 not out for consoles. So yeah, we can put multiple grains in. Corey, look in the Sony store, not the mod hub. Make sure you're checking the Sony store where you would go to buy things, even though it's free. Okay. Oh, well, it requires 1.5, they say, so... Yeah, that would be a bummer. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about a delay on the hatch. So, yeah. There you go. Now, where do I turn the lights on this thing? Where's that switch? Over here by the exit. Oh, hit R to turn on the light. Okay. I was curious to see if it got quieter when the door shut. No. That would be something. If it got quieter when the door shut. All right. Oh, well, I think that's about it. What else do y'all want to see on this? But we have put product in and out of there. We can open and close the dump door. We can get product out from one of two places on the grain dryer. So we can get product out of here or out of there. Right? You want to reach Kermit? Just, Are you in the Giants Discord? Just send him a message. The building is not color selectable, sadly. We've demonstrated putting product in and out of the smooth wall bin, the the small West steel bin, the individual flat bottom bin. We pretty much demonstrated all of the aspects of seed making. We could do this. Could have some fun making seed. Putting it directly into the bin. Which one of these has seed in it? That one. And then we'll take this and put it over here. Of course, you could put a seeder right underneath that and take it straight. I'm sure someone has had a thought process of chaining a bunch of these augers together for no ridiculous reason. You want to enter to win a copy of the Kubota DLC? There's the gleam.io link. There we are now. Making seed. Oh, there we go. Magic. B9 bot, I think that is because they fixed the problem with the sensitivity key bindings not being reported right. So let's go back here. Let's pull this up while we're making our seed. So here we have the blog post for 1.5. And we have down here fixed controller settings for dead zone text. That may have been what it was. Although honestly, I didn't lose my key bindings. So I think it was that whole deal where you have to close the game and relaunch it. So on this computer, I updated the game and then closed the game. I never actually went into a save game. And I didn't have any issue with my key bindings. So I'm thinking that may be the issue, is that whole problem that we had with 1.4. Now that's supposed to be going to be fixed with the 1.6 update that is coming with the Kubota DLC. Now it may have changed them because of a it may have changed them because it added key bindings. I don't know. One time we lost key bindings, it was because they added the free place mode key binding, the V. So treating seed does take a while. But let me go straight from yeah, better snap rotate I think was related to things that snap. I don't know why or how, but I think it's related to things like this that snap. As opposed to things that don't. Things that rotate freely. Right, these rotate freely. That's what I think it was. The issue is still present with downloading mods to the in-game mod hub. That'll be fixed with the 1.6 update. No, there's no snapping on things that rotate freely. You have to use the mod for that. There we go. Ah, yes, a very good day, I think, with respect to Farm Sim. We had a good number of mods drop. Right? Oh, we must be out of additive. Are we out of additive? Yeah, we're out of additive now, so we're just dumping grain in. So there's something to be cautious about. And then of course we could put fertilizer in here if we wanted to. And then we can pull it out. Pay attention where you're going there, Mildred. We were too high for our trailer. There we go. FS22 guy, what is up? Let's go ahead and close this poll out. So it looks like 50-50 as far as if you knew you can make seed or not. Can I dump it with the lid on? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Well, you can't have everything. I mean, it is free after all. Bumda, welcome. Aaron, just thank you, sir, for becoming a farm baron. The Antonio Cario DLC got an update also today, but they were really just kind of some cosmetic fixes, nothing serious. So we learned also that that this Westfield, this one, turn that off. Let's turn this one off. What else is running? A little bit of silence is fabulous. So, at any rate, what we learned is the STX 1051. This one can pick up from the ground, so it can pick up heaps and deposit it. They're in the UTX 44 and the Batco are best for pulling product out of the bins because they are up off the ground a little bit and therefore will go underneath or over top of these pieces of metal. We can use the Storm FX with seed additive to make seeds, or without a seed additive it will just overload. We've got a mighty fine Sentinel building here. And we have the West Steel Auger, or bin, sorry. And we have the ability to open and close the lid. So now the lid is closed. And now the lid is open. We can, if we want to, go up to the top. And we can do the same over here with these. We have the ability to open and close the bin, the lid here on this one. There, it's closed. And now it's open. These two will accept the same products. They will accept seed. They'll accept wheat, barley, oat, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybean, corn, seed, mineral feed, and solid fertilizer, pig food. Whereas your other bins, the AGI bin and the flat bottom bin, are just going to be your grains and only your grains. We're going to find our seed additive under pallets. Right here, $3,400 for 280 liters of seed additive. We're going to be able to put a whole lot of seed, or convert a whole lot of grain into seed with that. All of our belts and augers are under belts. So we have the Westfield UTX 44, the Storm FX, STX 1051, the BCX 1549, and the MKX 1394. The rest we're going to find under build mode. Under sheds, we have the Sentinel building. We do not have the ability to change colors, sadly. Then under silos, we have the smooth wall bin, holds 76,000 liters. The hopper bin holds 125,000 liters. The flat bottom bin holds 500,000 liters. And then the flat bottom bin with dryer. The dryer does not serve any function other than just being here physically. And we have the ability to actually get product out of the pipe or out of the side over there, which is kind of cool. That holds 5,400,000 liters. And it's $220,000. Now, this holds 6 million liters and is $500,000. So that dryer is a pretty good deal for the capacity as compared to, let's say, this, which is almost $200,000 and only holds 2 million liters. Dwayne, thank you for being a member for 9 months, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, I agree, Pit Bulldog. That would be cool. What else do y'all want to see? I think we've pretty much shown it all off. The models look really, really well detailed. The engines sound great. We have new sounds for our augers when they are operating. This one has some interesting animations going on with it. We have to hook it up to a tractor. So we can left click, left and right to rotate the dump platform. Left click up and down to raise and lower the auger. Schultz, member for 14 months. And then we hit X to fold it up. And then that puts it all back into transport position to drive it around. Tuki with a membership. 11 months member. Thank you very much. This one will be the next biggest. Left click, up and down. Raise and lower it. Get some glasses for what? So yeah, that one. Oh, I see that now. I see that now. Sorry, Chris Miller, member for 14 months. whopping 3 miles an hour, everybody. And then we have the Storm FX, which is the seed processor. Left click, we can raise and lower it. Left click, left and right. Yeah, left click. Right click will then raise and lower the hopper. And we fill this with seed additive or seed treatment by just bringing the pallet of seed treatment up close to it. So let's get our seed treatment. We've already filled that thing twice. And now we are filling it up. So 2.5 fills will do half a pallet. And there we go. Keith Cat, it's because they need to send you an email with the download information because this is being distributed different than a mod. So this is going through their store as if it was a paid product, but basically it's not a paid product, it's free. They need to be able to send you the email with the download link and a activation code. So then you'll log into their downloads shop, their eShop, and then download the DLC, install it on the PC that way. If you have Steam, from what I understand, it is available on Steam to just activate. If you have it on Epic Store, it's probably listed on the Epic Store also. Tarek says it is listed on Xbox. So that's good to know. But the reason that they did not put it just simply in the Giants mod hub is because they have to distribute it this way in order to get it on Stadia, and official DLCs are not counted toward a console's download quota. So anything that goes in the mod hub goes against the console download quota. Anything that is in the actual store doesn't go against the console download quota. So in essence, this is saving about, let's see how big this is. This is saving about 140 megabytes as far as mod download storage on consoles by routing it through this way. I would have to say that I would love to continue this stream for another 30 minutes, but I feel that my voice is going out and having some issues as of late, so I don't want to push it. So I think we're going to call the stream here. I am going to do a drawing in 30 minutes, and I will post in the community tab the winner, and then I'll email them and get them the code for the Kubota DLC. But I think we've pretty much shown everything off that we can show off. We have the smooth bin, we have the hopper. They both fill from the top and empty from the bottom. We have the grain dryer, which sadly doesn't actually dry the grain, but is simply a very large capacity, fairly cheap silo for its capacity. So we have our dump pipe there, we have our fill pipe there, or we could put an auger under here and empty our silo out of there. We have a nice storage shed. And then we have our Westfield auger here, our Westfield bin. Flat bottom bin, we have our output. We have to load it in the top. And then the hopper in this one actually lets us open and close the lid. It seems that we can unload into the bins with the lid open or closed, which is a little depressing. It'd be nice if the lid was closed so we couldn't unload, but I can see why they would allow it both ways, because I think maybe it would be a support burden if it wasn't allowed. So at any rate, look for a map video to drop tomorrow. I've got to record the map that came out the other day. I've got one video done. I got to record another one. I'm going to try to get recorded a new and noteworthy video on the production revamp mods for PC. I'm going to try to get that done tomorrow. But I'm going to be heading out of town. And I'm going to be gone until Sunday. So I will likely not have the capability of producing any content between Wednesday, basically when I leave Wednesday, and Sunday. So there will be a little bit of a drought. I will have a laptop. I'm gonna, if, big air quotes, if we have Kubota DLC fact sheets, I'll try to get something recorded and published. But if at anything, I will put it in the community tab, like I have for the last few news updates that I just haven't had an opportunity to create a video for. Let me know down in the comments below what you all think of this pack. I like the pack. I think it's definitely worth the free money that it is available. I'll probably be putting a community post up tomorrow asking folks what they think about how the mod is, or how the DLC is distributed, meaning going through their eShop as opposed to the mod hub. That is something Giants is curious on, because like I said, this is available for Stadia players because of how they distributed it as an official DLC. And also it does save console players 140 megs of download space because it did not go through the Giants mod hub. And until next time, happy farming.